Shazam. So begins episode 8. Ocho. I'm so white. You know what? I gotta be me. I gotta be me, and you gotta be you. And that's honestly the subject of today. We're just gonna hop right into it. The idea that you gotta be yourself, and trying to fit in with certain people, maybe it just ain't gonna work. So I think I was thinking about this earlier. The person to me that said it best was Terrell Owens. T.O. baby. I love me some me. I love me some me. You gotta wake up every day. You gotta live with you. There's certain people that I don't enjoy their company. That's fine. I don't have to spend time with them. But I gotta spend time with me. So you know what? I'm gonna be my best friend. I'm gonna enjoy spending time with me. I wake up in the morning, say, man, it is good to see you. You see that person in the mirror and say, hey, looking good today. My parents say this. I love this. My dad goes to my mom. He goes, honey, you're looking more and more beautiful every day. I can't wait for tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's love right there. Loving yourself and your imperfections, specifically the imperfections. That's what makes you unique. We all have special gifts. We all have little quirks. Is it quirks or quirks? Quirks. Yeah, I'm gonna go with quirks. It's the word of the day, quirks. You've got some interesting quirks. That's what makes you unique. Learn to appreciate those things. Someone pointed out to me the other day, anytime I get really excited and have a moment, I go, rub the hands together, and they laugh every time they see it. They're like, dude, you're so goofy. I love being goofy. I write in my journal all the time, may God give me the courage to be the goof that I am. It's not fun being serious all the time. I'll tell you, when I was playing golf on some of the mini tours, it got to a point where I was so serious. I was in my game. You got to develop this persona where you're bulletproof and nothing's going to get to you, and that's just how you're going to go. And it just was not fun. It was not fun. It took the fun out of it after a while. And then I probably took a month off from playing golf and just got back into the reasons why I started. The reasons why I love playing this game. And it's fun. It's funny to watch people suffer in this game. It's because everybody does it. It's such a difficult sport. And to think you're going to go out there and hit the shot that you want exactly every single time. And then what's interesting to me is this. I'll have a new student and never played golf before. Just looking to get the ball off the ground. Looking to get the ball moving forward. Great. That's the goal. As soon as they achieve that, get the ball moving forward, that's par for the course now. That's their standard. Now, as soon as they get at a certain distance, that's the standard now. And in 15, 20 minutes, all of a sudden, they're hitting it so much better than when they started. My older brother called him, he started CrossFit the other day, and he called them newbie gains. And you get those gains right away, that progress that you see immediately because it's a new task, and you always learn so much in the beginning. So once you start to learn to set that standard, that's the standard now. And since I've been playing golf for 12 years, my standard for the way that I play is very specific. And I'll go and I'll pick a target that's 220 yards out there, and I'm looking at a tree branch. Not the left side of the tree or the right side of the tree, a specific branch. And that's my level of focus. That's what I'm looking at. And when I miss that target, I'm like, man, I pulled that, or I missed this, I missed that. And to think I live in a world where I can hit that specific target 220 yards away every single time, it's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. And it's funny to me because that's the standard. That's how we all are. Once you achieve that and you hit that shot, you in your mind know that you can do it again. So we play this narrative that I should be doing it every single time. It's just not the case, which is totally cool. Nobody's perfect. That's when I went and played golf with someone on a golf course for the first time, and they said, man, you played absolutely incredible. And I said, dude, realistically, I hit 4 shots the whole day that I executed, that I really wanted to do. And they said, man, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. You hit every shot perfect. And that's just perspective. But you learn to accept that we're all on our specific, like, hey, I've been playing for 12 years. I've put in a little bit of work. I'm playing my game. You're playing your game. But it's the same. You're trying to do your best and hit certain shots that you've never hit before. And maybe you executed 3, 4, 5 shots that you wanted to. And that's the game right there. I just have a little more experience. So with that experience comes a little control. As with anything you do. If it's with approaching girls at the bar, if it's with asking for a promotion, if it's being on the first tee at a golf tournament, if it's talking to your mom and dad about something, you get experience, and then you start to build comfort in those experiences. And you're not going to do it perfect. You're never going to do it perfect. You may have an ideal vision of yourself, of a North Star of where you want to go. But to think for a second that it's going to be perfect every time, just get that out of your head. I love me some me. All the imperfections. All the little things that I do, and you have to appreciate that we're all human. And that it's not, the idea of perfectionism is just ludicrous is the best word. I love that word. Luda. Absolutely ludicrous. What can we do? What do we have control over? Doing a little better every single day. There's people that you can learn from. There's ways to get better. Plenty of strategies. Just want you guys to appreciate what makes you you. I could talk about my mom all day. My mom's got, like, her laugh lights up a room. I've had my brother and I poke fun at her all the time, and it's just because she's so unique, and so I'll never meet someone like my mother. I love you to death, Mom. God, you're so funny. I'm so lucky. Just embrace those things that make you unique. I'm a golfer. It's a lot of people, it's freaking boring. I don't see the reality where it could possibly ever be boring, but I do understand that there are other perspectives in this world, albeit skewed perspectives. I respect that everybody has one, and if it was only my perspective, I would have no opportunity to learn from each and every person that I encounter. And I'd have no opportunity to grow in areas that I'm not exposed to. I met someone at the gym recently over the past couple months, and I watch what they do when they work out, and I said, man, that is so unique. I would have never thought of this as a mode of exercise. And to put myself in a position where I'm doing these movements that seem foreign to me, and I look, in my mind, clumsy and silly and foolish, and in a little bit of time I'm able to make these transitions and Then I had a class yesterday where the teacher said, man, like, you're really good at this. And it's a level of focus. For me, it's a level of focus. I want to improve at it. I gave up the illusion that I'm going to be perfect, but I can get a little better each and every practice. So I'm going to tap into that. I'm going to focus on where I want to go. I spent my time really envisioning what I'd like out of this, the result I want out of it, and I move towards that. And it's something that I want to achieve, that I think is something I want for the rest of my life. And it's cool to be able to do these. So don't think for a second you're gonna nail it the first time. It's a practice. If somebody comes to me and wants to pick up a golf club, I'm extremely patient in letting the reason that they want to play to come out, because it's a marathon. It's not something you're going to achieve overnight. It's not something you're going to have in a day, in a month. And the things that I've come to appreciate in golf were not... Yes, there's moment-to-moment happiness, of course. The feeling when I hit a golf ball flush, it's ecstasy to me. I love that feeling. I feel so connected when I do it. I'm in my zone. Great. The lessons and the joy that I've gotten long-term have come through the commitment, the discipline over years and years and years and years of practice. So maybe golf's not for everybody. Maybe the way that you play it isn't for everybody. I spend hours a week in my practice. And the idea of practice with whatever you do, if it's sales training, if it's exercising certain emotions that you want to feel every day, a lot of us may be uncomfortable feeling vulnerable. And you can practice these things. It becomes a practice. And I love this idea of teacher, student, and the commitment over a long period of time. Now, what gets you to commit is that vision you have for yourself, being the best version of you, something that lights you up, that has an incredible meaning to you. What is this going to mean for my life if I'm able to stick with it? What is this going to mean for my life if I'm able to lose the weight? Everybody in my family may be obese. I'm going to be the one that sets the standard, that says no more. This is how it's going to be. What's it going to mean? Find that thing that's empowering for you, and hey, embrace where you are. You're here for a reason. There's something that you're here to do or to give or to be. You have a role in this. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. Laugh at yourself a little bit. Sometimes I see the dude in the mirror in the morning, I'm like, man, what happened to you? I cannot get enough of it. Man, I make myself laugh. And that's just the game. I'm doing my own little thing over here. It's alright, I'll be alright. I just make myself laugh. And it's funny to me. It doesn't have to be funny to you. That's okay. That's fine. I know I'm not going to make everybody laugh. I just make me laugh. I find the humor in life. And it was a lesson that I learned. It got too serious for me at some point. I said, man, you got to learn to laugh a little bit. Have a beer once in a while. Relax. Chill. Go out with your buddies. Do some stupid stuff. Some of the things I've done as a kid growing up with my friends will hopefully never make it on this podcast. But I was thinking about it the other day, said, man, if I could just write all these things down that I've done, ooh. I put it in this context the other day. I was playing with a friend, playing golf, and I said, you know what? All things considered, we all have ambitions. We all have where we want to be, what jobs we want to be in. I might not be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company or own a multi-million-dollar business, but dang if I've come a long way from where I was. I've grown so much as a person, and I'm still just getting started. So the unlimited potential over here and unlimited potential over there too. You have unlimited, untapped potential. Focus on where you want it to go. You can be anything you want to be. You want to be a speaker. You want to be a chef. You want to be a leader of some sorts. You want to be a caretaker. You want to be a nurse, a policeman, anything you want to be. You set the rules. You set the game. All right? So have fun with it. Enjoy it. Laugh a little bit. Tell a joke once in a while. Huh? Thank you guys so much. I'm really enjoying doing this podcast. Usually on my commute, I'm just like this. That person cut me off. Looking at the time. The time flies. It's been 16 minutes. I'm flying. I'm already here. I'm loving doing this. I'm loving just getting my thoughts out there. I thought at the beginning I wasn't going to have stuff to talk about, topics, or someday, each day, a little something comes up. I'm sure I'll repeat a couple things, but for the time being, we've I'm 8 for 8. Hey, good job, dude. You're really doing a good job. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. All right, thank you guys. Have a wonderful day, all right? Don't forget to smile.